$83.94.
Yep.
That is crazy. I feel like running outside naked.
How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to Ledger Live. I'm standing in a Walgreens parking lot in West Long Branch outside this van, where all day long Horizon Blue Cross and Blue Shield workers have been scrambling to enroll folks in insurance plans ahead of the midnight deadline set by the Affordable Care Act. But it was the last two customers of the night who just walked out at 11:55 that so sum up how Obamacare works for so many people and doesn't work for so many others. Gregory Glenn has suffered from sickle cell anemia all his life, and he's never once in 37 years had health insurance, always going to the emergency room whenever he was sick. For the first time, thanks to the Affordable Health Care Act, he was able to find a policy he can afford.
That is crazy. $83.94 for the whole month of health insurance.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I could cry. After years and years of having no health insurance, I would have to go to the hospital for blood transfusions, this, that, all that stuff. Medical bills was piling high. No way to pay for them. You know, the thing is, you could always go on welfare, you know, but on welfare, you have to earn like less than $100 or some kind of crazy nonsense like that. You can't make a living. So even though I had sickle cell, I chose to be an EMT, and I would go out and I would work, you know, and I would make too much money to qualify for any type of help or anything. I would try for years to get health insurance, and it was always crazy large amounts of money, so I could never get it.
Successfully submitted.
Wow.
Yay!
Oh, $83.94.
And then right behind Glenn, who's leaving elated and convinced his life has changed forever, leaves the last customer of the night, Terry from Little Silver. She lets the deadline pass without buying a policy, and a lot less happy with Obamacare.
Because I made over $20,000, I made too much money. I said, oh, excuse me, I used to make over 40.
Since losing her full-time job and having to rebuild her home after a fire, Terry's worked 3 part-time jobs to make ends meet. Unlike Glenn, that leaves her ineligible for federal subsidies.
I've had hardship, but that's why I haven't had insurance for 6 years. Because I can't afford it. Horizon, unfortunately, offered me a plan I couldn't afford because it was half of what I make every week. What he's done is force people to take health insurance that can't afford it. Otherwise, you're going to be penalized for it. And the people out here that are trying because of this economy, who can't make ends meet anymore, who used to be able to, now can't. It's just they're the ones that are suffering. Unfortunately, people who are in a lesser position are getting better coverage. The so-called middle class is getting hurt, and the upper class can afford it, so they don't care. There's something wrong. I was an EMT for New York State for 10 years. I was a volunteer. I was at 9/11. I was in the Rockaways when the plane went down. This is just twisting your arm behind your back and strong-holding you until you give. And I might just be one of those people that say, go ahead and find me.